Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. God been good to me. Man, I can't explain it all, really. Hey, I want to remind everybody of something that I need reminding of myself all the time. And I'm dealing with a couple of things now, and I had to remind myself. You know what I have to remember? I have to constantly remind myself to stay in constant communication with God. Constant communication with God. Sometimes, I have a tendency, and maybe we do all as people, I don't know, but I know for me that when it's going okay, I slack up in sometimes having conversations with him because I'm not coming to him on a daily with something that's pressing or something. And I find myself slacking up in the communication. The danger I have learned in that is this. I think, we've all heard old people say, you got to stay prayed up, and, prayed up means, you got some stored up. You just got an abundance of them where you're putting it in. Because what happens is when you're not in constant communication with God, when you're not constantly praying, during those good times, that allows for the enemy to slip in and do the little things that can be upsetting. And then the next thing you know it, you get several little things in a row. Now you got an issue you're dealing with. I have to remind myself when it's going like that, man, have I really been praying though? Have I really been in constant communication with God? Because, that helps guard against that little bitty stuff coming in. Sometimes it's big stuff. Sometimes it's major stuff. But I've noticed, man, that when I get on a more of a smooth plane in life, I have a tendency to slack up in that department. And that ain't the time to slack up. I'm really learning that I have to stay in constant communication with God because it enables me to ward off those little things coming up that can get in the way. And so I just wanted to make you aware of that as I'm learning it myself, that staying prayed up is important, that you try to stock prayers. You try to, have some prayers in the bank, so to speak. And just constant communication with him because it'll just safeguard you against a lot of stuff backdooring you. I just wanted to make sure you understood that because on your journey, it's going to be many obstacles. I've said this 100 times on the show. The road to success is always under construction. I say that all the time. And it's to let you understand that it's not going to be easy. But we can make it more difficult than it has to be. You know, when you go out, strike out on a journey, you know, let's say I got in my car. Let's say I'm in New York and I get in my car and I say, I'm going to L.A. I know if I drive west and continue to drive west, eventually I should get to California, or I may wind up in Portland or Seattle or something like that. But if I drive west, I'm going to eventually get to the West Coast. Now, wouldn't it be smarter, though, if I mapped out the route, which saved me a bunch of driving I don't need and figuring that I don't have to calculate? When you know the way to go, you know, if you know you want to cut cross on the 20, or you want to cut cross on the 70, or you want to cut cross on the 10, you know, you got to devise a route. Now, if I want to go visit some people I know, then I know I need to go down. You know, I might go through Ohio, come down on the 80, then get on 71 and take that all the way down to the 10 and then ride across. Or I might take it to the 20, cut through Texas and then let it link back up on the 10. I know a lot of different ways, but guess what? The best way is to map it out. You can go anywhere, but if you go with a map, it's more precise. You save yourself a lot of time. And that's what prayer has taught me, that that if I continuously pray, that I stay I stay in a prepared mode. I have more idea of where I'm going. I'm more secure with my route. If you just take off driving, heading west, yeah, you'll eventually get to the West Coast if you out east. But guess what, though? Had you mapped it out, you can see when you veering off. You may stop, come out, and not be paying attention. Next thing you know, you're on a route and you going another way. You going north when you could easily still be going west. You've got to constantly be aware of that. And I'm just pointing that out to you because I know that on your journey, a lot of times you get sidetracked. And part of the ways we get sidetracked is we lose out on that the very beneficial resource of prayer. We lose out. Our connection with God gets strained. The thicker you can keep the cord connected to God, if you thin out your communication with God, and instead of having a big, thick cable, now you're dealing with a little thread. You know, a cable is stronger than thread. And so it just decreases your opportunity. And so, you know, I wanted to just make you aware of that. And, you know, to ever be encouraging to say to everybody out there, and just keep your head up. It is going to be dark days for you. There are going to be situations where it's going to be daunting and hard to face. But man, oh man, oh man, everybody has to face these challenges. Everybody get dark sometimes. You know, look, if you didn't lose, you wouldn't even appreciate winning. Because if it all went your way all the time, do you know how complacent and content and how easy life would be if it just went your way all the time? So when it kept going your way, you wouldn't even appreciate it, because guess what? It's been going this way the whole time. So what life does is it has its checks and balances. These hard times are coming, and you need the hard times to appreciate the good times. You need the clouds and you need the rain to appreciate the sun and the flowers. It's just when it comes to prayer, though, just stay prayed up, stay constant with it. Because the challenges of life are coming, whether you prayed up or not. They're coming. Understand that. You could pray every day, all day. When you get through praying every day, all day, something going to happen to you that's going to be challenging. Now, I would rather have been in communication with God on a regular than wait till every time something pop off to have to go to and reintroduce myself. Okay? I was over a little around the board with it today. But that's how it came to me, so there it is. I ain't mad at it. Y'all have a great day. We're going to have a good one today. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ride, the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's alive and well. You are alive and well. And for that, you ought to be grateful. For whatever measure of health you have, you ought to say thank you. If you're walking, if you can see, if you can talk, if you can think, if you're enclosed in your right mind, you ought to say thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
If you got food, shelter, clothing, any kind, you got bus ticket, thank you. You got bike, thank you. You got the Uber app, thank you. Something, man, be grateful. The more grateful you are, the more God will give you to be grateful for. That's a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. What's on anybody's mind today? Carla, I see your hand.
Okay, I got a question. It's the first day of school for a lot of kids. High school, secondary school, elementary.
Okay.
Any kind. You played a TV, or you played a teacher on TV. Any kind of. What's the message for the kids this school year? What you got? Give them some advice. Parents,
School,
too.
yeah, school ain't for everybody.
You can't say that.
Say that.
Well,
And that-
well, what
mean
am I?
education.
Where am I lying? Am I lying?
But we in grade
But
school.
that's
The answer to that question is no.
That's not the message, Steve, that we
Listen
want to
to
promote
me.
on this show. And you know that.
The basics of education are critical to forming the foundation of your life.
Come on.
You have got to master reading, writing, comprehension. You've got to understand math.
Yes.
You've got to get some understanding of science. Mm-hmm. You should know your history. That's it. Now, after you get out of high school, that high school diploma is critical because without it, you cripple your life. It's hard to get hired without a high school diploma. So do not cripple yourself that way. But after that, I would focus on two things if I were you. Your gifts and your dreams. I would focus on those two things. The Bible says a man without a dream or a vision shall perish. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. If you were to focus on those two things, your gift and your dreams, there lies your road to happiness. Now, parents, if you would sit your children down and ask them what are their dreams and then help them talk about their gifts, you would save yourself a lot of parenting woes. Because it's hard when you're telling a little boy, stay in school, do your work. Okay, why? Well, if you've got the proper dream in front of him, the dream will spur him to get the education. This young boy told me he wanted to fly airplanes. He was not doing well in school. I introduced him to a pilot. Pilot said, if you want to fly an airplane, you got to be good at science and math. The boy straightened his grades out because he wanted to fly more than anything. That caused him to go back to school, get his grades together. The young man is a pilot today, fresh from the Steve Harvey Mentoring Camp, paid for pilot school and everything. The dream and the vision is important, parents. Talk to your children about it. That's the best way to help them. Stop beating them over the head with education if you ain't going to beat them over the head with their dream.
Amen.
Well
Nice.
said. Well said.
Thank you, Steve. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we got the pastors with a word right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The moment of truth has arrived. Ice Cube and the Big Three playoffs are live from Dallas this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS Plus, the Monster Celebrity Game. Physical and fiercely competitive 3-on-3 basketball. Basketball played the way it's supposed to be. Watch Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard, Glenn Rice Jr., Montez Harrell, Michael Beasley, and more fight to win the Dr. J Championship Trophy and their share of the $1 million finals purse. Big Three on CBS this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific.
It is time now for Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with a word.
We foregather in this place of ambiguity. We marginalize what we are doing in a symptomatic way, knowing that we are for righteously impetuously, going about it zephyrighteously.
Ooh, that boy's cold with it. Cold with it.
And those words are stronger than a Ziploc tie.
What? Ooh,
I ain't talking about the one in the box. I'm talking about the one when they come get you.
Yeah.
Let us begin with our word today, Deacon. Where are we going today?
We are going to the book, Pastor. Let's see. This is the year of 1997. The book of Badu. The book of Badu. And if you look at the book of Badu, it says here, and this is chapter 2 now, verse 1, it says, I'm getting tired of your sugar, honey, iced tea. You don't never buy me nothing. See, every time you come around, you gotta bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone.
Stop right there.
Yes, sir. You better.
We going deep today.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
This is a story about a woman with a man that ain't a man. That don't hold up his end of the bargain at all.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Read.
See, why can't we be by ourselves sometimes? See, I've
Stop
been
right there.
having...
Stop right there. Stop right there. And the question, why can't we, you and I, he and her,
Yeah.
not them and they, we be by ourselves sometime? Read.
See, I've been having this on my mind for a long time.
Stop right there. This is something I've been thinking about. This ain't new. I ain't just come up with this just now. This been happening over and over and over and over again. Read.
I just want it to be you and me like it used to be, baby.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
I remember when it just used to be me and you.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, there's a whole group of folk.
Yeah.
I don't want to name names, but I'm about to in a second. Read.
But you don't know how to act. So matter of fact, I think you better call Tyrone.
Stop right there. I said I wasn't going to name no names. But as the story goes, you better call Tyrone.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what Tyrone mean to you.
Yeah.
I don't really know what y'all got going on. I don't know if it's Tyrone or T-Bone, but you better call somebody on your phone. Read.
And tell him come on, help you get your sugar, honey, iced tea.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
The word
need-
we're looking for is not sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has no honey in it.
No.
Very rarely have you seen any ice around it.
You better pray.
And it don't really come in a tea flavor.
Woo, you better minister to
Work that thing.
When you call Tyrone, the sugar honey iced tea I'm talking about is the little bit you have in my house. That draw.
Yeah.
Them 4 hangers.
Yeah.
Them toiletries.
Come on here now.
That right there. And that one smelly pair of sneakers under the bed. Read.
All right, Pastor. Now this way it turns, Pastor. Now every time I ask you for a little cash, you say no, but turn around and ask me for some.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Every time I fix my lips
Yeah.
just to ask for a little bit of help.
Yeah.
We are both sitting up in here eating groceries. We both sitting up in here watching TV, burning electricity.
Yes, we are.
We both in here jumping in and out of my car, running up gas.
That's what we doing.
But when I ask you for a little bit of help in the form of cash, you ain't got nothing I really need, but you got the nerve turn around and ask me for some of my goodness, some of my mercy. You want some of this here grace.
Wow.
You want another taste. I got news for you. We ain't passing out no more nothing that rhyme with cash. We ain't passing out nothing no more that rhyme with gas. We ain't passing out nothing no more that's the opposite of slow, that's fast. We ain't passing out nothing like that no more until I get some cash. You won't get nothing that rhyme with cash. You can't get this if I can't get that. If I can't get that, then you ain't gonna ever get this. The doors of this church is open, but in order for you to come up in here, you got to do like Tyrone didn't do. You got to bring some cash up in here, because if you don't bring cash up in here, you can stay where you at. Keep your AZZ outside the door, because you get in here, you need cash. Welcome to the jackpot joint.
Yeah. He preached that
book
thing.
Of bad dude. From the book.
Oh, Tyrone.
Baduism.
Call him.
All right. Thank you, Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with a word. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Spike Lee, Denzel, A$AP Rocky, and Jeffrey Wright, your boy Tommy, Jeffrey Wright, have a new movie. We're going to talk about that. Common dishes over his girlfriend, Jennifer Hudson, and a man from England died while trying to get a hair transplant. That is all coming up at the top of the hour. We'll talk about it, but right now it's time
Jr. ain't here today
to ask the CLO. Well, we got Alicia in Columbia, CLO. She says, I'm closer to my aunt than my mom. My aunt put me through college and bought me my first car. My mom resents her from being financially able to do those things, and I'm tired of trying to make my mom feel whole. Am I responsible for her feelings, for her mom's feelings?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Your mother is jealous of her sister. Period. Mm-hmm. And that's something she got to work through. She ought to be grateful to her sister for taking care of her daughter. That's what she ought to do. But see, when you don't practice gratitude, you end up with attitude. Mm-hmm. Just think about anybody. If you're having a problem with anybody that you've ever helped, and everybody has that, remember this. Once they don't operate with gratitude, you finna get the attitude. Hello.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Moving on to Darla in Knoxville. Darla writes, my birthday was Friday, and I told my husband what I wanted for my birthday, and I showed him a picture of it. He went and got what he wanted and had the nerve to be hurt by my reaction. Am I supposed to be thrilled over this gift that I don't want?
Well, why he didn't do what you asked him to do, I just don't understand that, fellas. Now, he might have called himself surprising you because he didn't want to get you what you asked for, because then it wouldn't be a surprise. But now the surprise then backfire. But then you got to also remember, lady, you're not 5. You're not 5. That could be another time to get this. But once again, let me go back to this. when you do something with somebody and they don't exhibit gratitude, what you will get is attitude. Now, I got what you told him, but the fact that he did something, why didn't you ask him why he gave you that? Did he say, I really put some thought into this and I thought you might like this instead? I know that's what you want, but I wanted to try to surprise you with something. They may have a good reason for that, but you're so busy wanting what you want because you're 5. I ain't getting no bike for Christmas. So that's whatever, lady.
Okay.
I hate being told what to go get. I might as well just give you the money to go get it.
Yeah, that'll work.
It don't feel like a surprise. A gift.
That'll work.
Well, we can narrow it down to some options.
We know.
Right.
We know, sure.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Come on now.
Because, it's easier. He got her what he wanted her to have, but not what she wanted, Yeah. But anyway.
Take it back.
Yeah. Now he's hurt. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to Sean in Alexandria. Sean writes, my husband got laid off and he's been down and neglecting his hygiene, but I still try to make him feel special by having sex whenever he wants to. How do I encourage him to take showers and keep himself groomed while he's unemployed? Ew.
Well, one way to get him to shower is to quit having sex just because he wants to.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what you not working got to do with you being funky, but I don't understand.
Yeah, make that make sense, please.
It's like, when I'm on vacation, I still bathe. I got that I ain't on TV. Now, I might not shave, but we're going to wash.
Yeah,
we're going to do that.
Work.
And I live with a woman where you can't come up in there, because I'm married to a bloodhound, so she got sense that
Yeah.
We get
Steve, is your sneakers by the door? Yeah.
Yep.
Little stuff like that. Was you smoking a cigar outside? It was outside. It was too close to the door. Stuff like that. So,
yeah. So, what she wants to? What should she do?
Stink.
Yes, just stop. The letter stink. I know. Yeah, the sex part with no showers and all that. Okay. Yeah. All right, last one,
Gross.
Steve.
She in there just holding her breath. Why are they doing it?
Gross.
She got a mask on. I don't know. All right, last one, Steve. Last one. Estella in Syracuse says, I've planned a destination wedding, but most of our family members are not coming because they are scared to leave the country right now. My fiance's dad has offered to pay for our wedding in New York. Do we have to change our plans for them?
Yes, you do, because ain't nobody going nowhere with you right now.
Yeah.
Not in this crazy climate we in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still have a destination wedding without getting on a plane and going nowhere. Go to Pennsylvania. You can have a destination wedding in Pennsylvania.
In Philly?
It is a different destination than Syracuse,
No.
New
In the
York.
Amish country. You could do it in the Amish country, because then, ain't nobody, it'd be like you in a different whole nother world. You could be down there and just have because they got a lot of candles down there. You can have candles, everything
sexy.
right there. It's gonna be nice. You have butter churn, you have fresh butter.
Oh, that butter good.
They'll make you a wedding gown you ain't ever seen before. Come with a bonnet and everything. You got to wear them little lace-up boots, but other than that, you ain't gonna be wearing them high heels.
Her wedding
Well,
gown.
not at the Amish wedding, though. You're going to have to wear them boots that lace up with about the 30 eyelets on it.
Her shoe game is not going to be.
Yeah,
No,
you're going to wear them
no
little
red
page
bottoms.
boy shoes, look like you deliver newspapers. You're going to have
It's
to
going
put
to take
that
an
on.
hour to get out them clothes, though, after the wedding. It's gonna take about an hour.
And it's
Honeymoon
going to
might
take
be
an
a
hour to
little
get there,
delayed.
too, because that horse traffic crazy in the Amish country.
Stop it! Oh my God.
Get up in there, man. Woo, you be all day. Tie your little cans on that little orange triangle on the back. You have your little cans on there.
What about the reception?
Had a reception in that barn. Have all that hay around here. Yeah, they ain't got no music, though. You're going to have to hum everything.
you ain't going to be able to do
Because how would they
the
play
wobble.
it? Yeah.
Ooh, this carriage hot.
I hate you so much right now. Coming up at the top.
That right there. That's top speed right there.
Entertainment news right after
How much
this.
further we got?
This is Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. I want to see Morgan Freeman go out there and tell a joke.
He
That's
could
a
be
problem.
funny, Steve. He did Joe Clark and Lean on Me.
Oh, he was hysterical.
He was hollering.
Shawshank Redemption. Come on now.
Oh,
He's done
that
great
was
movies.
so funny. Oh, my God.
Do I sense
Oh,
a
my
little
God.
hate?
Shawshank Redemption and Joe
hilarious.
Clark,
He was-
Lean on Me. The funniest. Oh, my God. Change them. The enemy is hell.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Hey, that's more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The trailer for Spike Lee's new thriller, Highest to Lowest, starring Denzel, A$AP Rocky, and Jeffrey Wright, is out. I think it came out last week, guys. Denzel plays a music mogul who gets drawn into a cat and mouse game all over New York City after his son is kidnapped. The kidnapper demands $17.5 million, so Denzel is frantically trying to come up with the cash. A$AP Rocky stars as Denzel's son in Highest to Lowest, and Spike Lee remarked, yeah, don't sleep on A$AP. In this film, Denzel and A$AP go toe-to-toe. Highest to Lowest will be in theaters, this Friday, and then it will be available on Apple TV starting September 5th. Are you guys excited about the new movie?
Yes.
Denzel, yes.
Denzel?
Yes.
Spike
Jeffrey Wright?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
And even A$AP. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer, and they playing the big payback with James Brown,
with
and you
James
know
Brown.
Denzel, he's walking in that scene. You know he can walk.
That walk,
That's right.
I can't wait. And
Yeah,
I
this
love the
sounds like
fact
a good
that,
one.
Denzel and Spike are back together. Yes.
They made
That's a good
great
reunion.
one.
It's been a long time, ain't it?
Yeah, made some great movies together. Well, we look forward to it. All right, it comes out this Friday. Highest to Lowest. Well, Common dished about his relationship with Jennifer Hudson in a podcast interview recently. Common said that he and Jennifer are meant to be, and it took him some time to get dating right. He said, quote, "This relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life. The friendship, the partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. And it took me some time maybe to grow and evolve as a person. It's like those things you pray for, you don't get them until you're ready." So, I mean, I thought that was really sweet because, a lot of people were saying he would never get married. He's a player, all of that, because he's been, with so many Hollywood women, and stars.
He had a nice tour, though. It was a nice tour.
That was a good run.
He made some nice stops for. I ain't mad at him. God, dog.
Yeah, they've
I
been,
like Common, man. Whenever I've been around him, talk with him, he's just a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Just a good brother, man. Solid man. But like you say, he got to get it right. And it was him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was him.
Yeah.
Because he said, Key, I had to get this right. But I got a partner, man. He couldn't get it right. He just couldn't get it right to save his life. Because every time it got to the relationship part, when the newness was off, he didn't have the skills to make it work after that.
Real life.
And I was going, dog, man, you letting some good women go because what's wrong with you? No, it's them, dog. All of them?
Right.
Dog, if you can't keep nobody, it's probably you.
Well, we definitely wish them well as a couple, and I like them together.
Chicago love.
I know.
Common
I like
and
them
Jennifer.
together.
Me too. Rooting for them to make
for
it.
sure.
And one
Another
more time,
powerful
the-
black couple.
Well, there's no such thing as Chicago love. I want to throw that out there. There's no such thing as Chicago love.
They're both from Chicago.
Chicago, that's all I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
I done been in love in several cities and divorced.
But you're not from Chicago, and they're not from
They
Chicago.
both from Chicago, though.
That's all we were saying. The shot
Yes.
love.
Y'all got
Cleveland love. They get
Cleveland love
divorced.
some.
Houston love. Houston
You're still
love.
mad about the Browns. You're just bitter.
Still get divorced. Shirley, you shut up. Atlanta love.
Oh no.
Hello. So let's not be trying to make this about no city.
Well, you did.
Well, that's something they have in common. They
Yes, in common. That's
His
right.
name
I
is
understood you,
Tommy.
Carla.
No.
Yeah, we wish them well as a couple. We like them. Now, there's a black man in England. This is a sad story right here. He died, and he died after he underwent a hair transplant procedure in Turkey. He became ill for reasons that are still unknown while he was being prepared for a hair transplant surgery in Istanbul. Turkish health authorities are investigating, and an autopsy will be conducted. So, Tommy and, of course, Steve, you were both bald.
Yeah.
Have
I
you
know
ever
exactly
thought
why
about
he died.
why? Yeah, why?
There's too many needles. You know, he probably was in there like me and Tommy, and then he just want a whole head. You know, see, you got to go in there when you got a bald spot or you got that horseshoe in the front of your head. You can't go in there as me and Tommy and then just want a head full of hair. Now, they just stapling in your head, and it's just shocking. Even if you get on the plane, all that tangling, you know, when the medication wear off.
Tangling? What is
Now
that? Oh, tingling. Excuse me, tingling. Go ahead. That threw me.
It's tangling.
You know,
Tingling. Go ahead.
See, the bouginess of you
No, I just didn't get
it's
it
going
at
to
first.
stop you in your life a lot of times.
It's going to hold me back.
Yeah. Because if you don't start understanding.
Tangling.
I got
No,
you
when
now.
you-
Tingling. Okay, go ahead.
Tingling is different than tangling. Tangling is way more painful.
Yeah, tangling is strong.
Miss Tangling. Woo! Man, that thing tangling. Tingling.
You can bear. Tingling you can
Yeah.
handle.
Yeah.
Tangling is different.
Oh,
Tingling
that's
different.
10.
Never heard of tangling.
Tingling is when you hit your elbow in that little spot and it run down through your baby finger.
Tingles.
That's tingling.
Okay.
Tangling can actually even be a fight. You ain't never heard old people say they didn't got out there and got the tangling. They didn't got the tangling.
Yeah. Tangling is important. That's how. That's a much stronger. His head was
I heard
tangling.
of the dance, the tango.
Sitting up here and then he just fell out.
You know what?
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, this has
All
never been
over
on
there
your
trying
radar
to get some waves.
to get a hair transplant.
Just gotta
They
let
don't
it
know
go.
him in heaven when he
Think I
gets to the
better
gate.
let it go.
Right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, President
Looks
Trump
like
said that being
another
woke
love
is for
TKO.
losers. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The moment of truth has arrived. Ice Cube and the Big Three playoffs are live from Dallas this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS Plus, the Monster Celebrity Game. Physical and fiercely competitive 3-on-3 basketball. Basketball played the way it's supposed to be. Watch Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard, Glenn Rice Jr., Montez Harrell, Michael Beasley, and more fight to win the Dr. J Championship Trophy and their share of the $1 million finals purse. Big Three on CBS this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific.
Well, last week, President Trump reacted to an ad for American Eagle with actress Sydney Sweeney. The ad slogan was, Sydney Sweeney has good genes, and Sweeney, the actress, is wearing jeans on the ad. For whatever reason, the ad offended Donald Trump, and he spoke out on Truth Social saying that the ad had racial undertones. He said being woke, he said, quote, being woke is for losers. Being Republican is what you want to be. Thank you for your attention to this matter, end quote. Trump then targeted the car company Jaguar and beer giant Bud Light for running ads that are seriously woke. So, and Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican too. So
Now he's saying the ad is fantastic.
Now
Now
he's
that
saying,
he found out that Sydney Sweeney
she's a Republican.
registered Republican voter. So now it's a fantastic
he didn't know that,
ad.
of course.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
You know,
from
he
the
just-
So I guess,
yeah, he's a pop
so I guess-
culture president. What? Eddie,
but he don't even know pop culture though. He don't even
But he
understand.
speaks on it though all the time.
That's how you know he almost 80. Just be saying some ignorant stuff.
Just fired off. Huh?
Man, it'd be crazy, man, because you be going like, bruh, you don't want to think about nothing before you say it.
Yeah.
See, but that's the problem, though, with narcissists. They don't run nothing by nobody.
Yeah, because they think they know it all. They're it. They have
Lisa
it all.
Nichols said something to Boomerang one time that was the most profound thing. She had spent, I told her, I said, she said, he sounds interesting. I said, hey, listen,
She's a motivational speaker, Lisa Nichols.
I said, Lisa, don't talk to him. She talked to him for 45 minutes. So then went back in the room and they were sitting in there talking, and then boom, say, I tell you something else, I think. She said, hold on, wait a second. She said, I've been talking to you for 45 minutes and you just said you finna tell me what you think. You don't need to go up in your head by yourself no more. You should always take somebody with you.
I love that. I love that.
And bruh, that was the most profound thing. She said, you don't need to go up in your head by yourself no more. You should always take somebody with you. Cause what you come out of there with by yourself,
it's scary.
So what does this do for the person you take with you? That's traumatizing.
But you're saying all that to say that the president needs to take somebody up there with him.
He needs to take somebody up because he just be tweeting. Get his phone, man. So, bruh, you're the president of the United States. You have a whole team of writers that can better fix it to how it should sound. But he has no interest in that.
Yeah. They like him raw like he is.
And that ignorant base, that base, not the Trump supporter. It's that hardcore base that no matter what he does, that don't know nothing about nothing. They said, you know, when he was president in 2016, that's what ruined the country. Excuse me? What? And then when he came up with that health care, you mean Obamacare? That's right. That ruined the country.
Okay. All right. Coming up next, Sister Odell is in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, she is here.
When
She's
the world is on fire,
Sister Odell.
and I don't get burned up, that don't mean I'm in glory, 'cause I done got caught up. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, Sister Odell.
Well, let me just get to it. What's going on today?
Oh, that was quick, Sister Odell. That was really quick.
Yeah, I don't want to waste no time. I want to give some advice to a friend of mine. She called. Her name is Priscilla. Priscilla called, and she's going to court soon. And I was just wanted to tell her some things that she could wear to court. I just said, wear the jazziest thing you got, sweetie. Walk up in there like you just, they don't know if you're guilty or innocent. Big hat with some feathers on it and rock it. Let them know.
Wear that hats anymore like that.
That's why I told her to wear one. It'll be different.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be real churchy, and people will go, well, she's holy. You know.
Yeah, they only wear those kinds of hats to church. You're right.
You know, you need all the help you can when you're in the court of law. Anyway, what's going on in the world today?
Well, you know what, Sister Odell, there are a lot of things going on, of course, but I just wanted to ask you this. Can you believe now that Christmas is just 4 months away? Are you ready?
Surely.
Because every year we say,
if we talk about it, can you believe Puffy's still in jail? That's what I wanted to know. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you something. I've been keeping up with culture pop because of the grandkids and everything.
Pop culture.
Yeah. That's okay.
I've been keeping up with it.
We
Yes,
know what
ma'am.
you mean.
Go ahead.
Sister Odell.
So, the little boy on the Cosby Show, Malcolm, passed recently.
Malcolm Small Warner.
Girl,
Very
that was
sad.
so sad. That was so sad. Lord have mercy. And then, R. Kelly wrote a song about it.
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
heard it?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to him anymore.
Well, why, sweetie?
I do.
I don't like him.
Why you don't?
I don't like
Well,
him.
I don't like JT with the Kool in the Gang, but I still listen to him.
Why you don't like what he don't like
JT?
I don't, cause he put them contacts in his eyes on his album, and I just said, boy, you know good and well you ain't got no hazel colored eyes.
You were mad at his eyes?
Well, what are you doing that for? Joanna, I couldn't stand that song.
Wow, you're all over the place this morning, Sister Odell.
But anyway, R. Kelly wrote a song. Carly, sometimes you just have to just get, he talented and he in there. He wrote a song. It was heartfelt and it was for Malcolm and it was just, I thought it was beautiful.
Separate the artist from the music.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. You can
I
like him.
tried to get a copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Okay. Well, you one of them people, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
What does that mean?
She don't have no forgiveness in her heart for nobody, just evil.
Not for Robert. Not right now. Not for Robert. Not right now.
Well, the Lord's Prayer is forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. And I guess the next time you commit a sin, you might as well not even bring it up to the Lord.
I sin every day, Sister Odell.
Oh, well, then he ain't got nothing coming. You chalk that up to the game. You get to heaven now, you're going to explain yourself.
We all sin. We're all sinners.
We all
we all sin.
Yes,
I sinned. I ain't sinned in a while, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the last time I sinned was 89.
What did you do, Sister Odell? Can you share with us what happened?
I think I slapped Sister Ferguson.
Wow.
Why would you do that?
You know, I had baked these cupcakes, and everybody was buying them and said they was delicious. And they went up to Sister Ferguson, and they said, these cupcakes was delicious. She said, why, thank you. I hauled off and slapped the taste out of her mouth. You know good and well you ain't cooked them cupcakes, Pearline Ferguson. Them my cupcake come talking about, well, thank you. Well, I get, well, thank you for this here, too.
Wow, okay.
And I slapped the sugar honey iced tea out of her right there in the basement of the church.
And that was in 89, huh?
Okay.
89.
You haven't let that go. All right. Coming up next, it is the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
Well, I spit on Deacon Patterson in 96.
That's nasty.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is my husband and his life partner. We'll get into that. Find out what that's all about in just a few. Yeah, my husband and his life partner. We'll talk about it because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. Yeah, we'll do that later, but it's your show now. What you got, Tommy?
Well, I've been down there at the church lately on these pranks. You know that. I've been heading down there to the church. And today's title is God is not through with you, but we are. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, God is not through with you, but we are. So yeah, you're going to still have your relationship with him, but you're not finna have one with us no more at this church. God is not through with you, but we are. Cat dog, if you would. Yeah. Take it to the church.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Takara.
Who's this?
This is Brother Brinkley from the church. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how is it? It's I'm at work. Can I call you back?
Well, this is kind of urgent. I called your house phone and I didn't get an answer, and I had this other number on file, so I wanted to reach out to you. But I won't take long, but it really is a
all right.
that urgent matter, if you don't mind.
All right, hold on. Let me step away from my cubicle. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So what's Brother Brinkley? Speak to me.
Okay, we have a bit of a problem here, and we're trying to clean up a lot of things here at the church. You know, I hate to be the one to bring you some bad news. Let me just start by saying this. God might not be through with you, but we are here at the church. It has been brought to our attention, Sister Cara, that you guys are halfway coming to church. You might come once out of a month. You're not tithing as we expected. You know, the church can't really depend on you. It's you. You got, you bring your kids. I think your brother comes to the church, but everybody is coming every now and then. We cannot depend on you all to be the members and have the expectation of what we're trying to take to church.
Wait. Hold on. What, you say your name is Brother Brinkley? You're from
Brother
the church?
Brinkley. Yes.
And you work under the deacon? I'm sorry. I've never heard of you before.
I have been officiated by the pastor as I'm over the finance. and we're going through all of the books and looking at all of the numbers of the members of the church, the directory, and we're noticing what people are paying tithes, what people aren't paying tithes, who's coming to church, who's participating in different ministries and whatnot. And Sister Takara, I have to be honest with you. You're there maybe once every one of some month. We might see you, might not see you, you know. And like I say, God may not be through with you, but we are.
Well, okay, you keep saying that. Listen, why? I don't understand. Like, are y'all monitoring my church going? Like, I have to go every single week. I mean, I go when I can.
Why are you absent so much at the church? Explain that to me.
I mean, I have 3 kids. You know, I mean, I have 2 jobs. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I still pray. I don't understand how a church can. Are y'all serious?
You got 2 jobs, but we're not getting tithes like you got 2 jobs.
Well,
you're not tithing like you got 2 jobs.
Because I can't afford.
You just said I got 2 jobs. That's what you just said.
And those 2 jobs are in support of my kids. I mean, I can't support the church and my kids at the same time. I can't do both. I mean, I give when I can.
Let me ask you something. What are you making on that other job?
Are you serious? Are you really? I didn't know the church got in this deep with. You really asking me how much I make in my second job that I take to support my kids? Come on now, there's got to be something.
I'm going to say this to you again. God may not be through with you, but we are. If you are not going to pay your tithes, if you're not going to come to work on a consistent basis, then what do you benefit the church?
Is that what the church is about? This can't be.
I'm gonna say this to you. Let me tell you what the church is all about. The church
if you say we're done with you again one more time, I'm serious.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. You talking about is that what the church is about? Let me tell you what the church is. The church is a hospital for crippled souls. You understand that? That's what the church is. That's what the church is. But when we have souls that are coming in to be saved, we are doing our job. And guess what? Those people that are coming in, you know what they're doing? They're tithing. That's what they're doing. They're tithing. You, Sister Takara, I'm sure your soul is crippled. You're not coming, and you're not tithing. You may give us a little something when you show up, if you show up. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, hold up. Let me get one thing straight. This is what you called me for in the middle of my work day to tell me that you're kicking me out the church because I don't give enough money to the church while I'm at my job that I can barely afford to pay my bills with. Matter of fact, I don't even know who you are. I've never met you in my life. And you know what? This church, this church. I hate to say it, but if that's what the church is about, you had the nerve to call me. I'm in the lobby of my fucking job.
Okay, now, let me say something now. You being very unchristian-like now.
Are you kidding me?
Sister Cara, you going to watch your tone and your language, yeah?
This is not Christian-like.
Well, now, do you know Brother Dwayne? Isn't that your brother?
Okay, and?
Now, Brother Dwayne is who told me to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother. So what is this about? Huh? Brother, whatever? I don't know. What is your name?
My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your brother Dwayne got me to prank phone call you.
Nephew Tommy? No. I'm a kid. Dwayne. Oh my God, he about to get me fired from this job. I'm in the lobby screaming, people looking at me. Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Here is Nephew Tommy.
Yeah, it's Nephew Tommy. What's up?
No. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My heart is racing.
Tell me this, Takara, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
We're not going to keep playing with you. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to keep playing with you.
Going back and forth and all that, right?
Yeah.
We're not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I get so deep in my pranking. I get so involved. You have to just
such an actor.
It takes me a minute to come out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Come out of character.
Yeah.
You should ask Steve how to do that because he does that very well.
Oh, he go all the way in now. Have you noticed him?
Yeah,
but he comes out quickly.
Right away.
Because he get tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, right away. Matter of fact, soon as Shirley said, we'll be right back with more. I'm
tired.
Next.
I can't hold it. All right, week 0. I've been talking about it. Labor Day weekend. The nephew is coming to town. That is week 0 Comedy Jam with myself and Bill Bellamy. And the one and only Miss V will be in the building August the 29th at the Botwell Auditorium. The Botwell Auditorium, all right? Tickets are on sale right now. Don't miss it. Laying in the cut is Portland, Oregon, September 5, 6, and 7. The nephew is coming to town. That is Helium Comedy Club in Portland, Oregon. Never been there before. Y'all ain't seen me. I ain't seen y'all, but I'm coming. Tickets on sale right now. Stupid is headed to the west. What?
You going to Oregon?
Going to Oregon.
Okay.
Ooh,
they make planes up there. Yeah.
Bring us some Nike shoes.
That's right. All right. Thank you, nephew. Strawberry Letter coming up next. My husband and his life partner is the subject. We'll get into that right after this.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com, and we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours. It could be.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my husband and his life partner. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for 27 years to a man that made a beautiful life for me and our 4 children. He's been to every school program, graduation, medical appointment, and each child's extracurricular activities. He's showered me with gifts on special occasions and on ordinary days of the week. This is why I can't believe what I have found out recently. For the past 11 years, he's been dealing with a woman that lives 45 miles from our home, and he has 2 children by this woman. I went to get Botox and was in the waiting room with this woman and her 10-year-old son. The boy's name is Julius, and he looks exactly like my 19-year-old son. My husband's name is Julius. This woman was wearing a ring on her right hand that is identical to the right hand ring my husband Julius gave me for Valentine's Day this year. My heart was racing so fast when I complimented her on the ring and I showed her my ring. She said her life partner gave it to her for Valentine's Day. I asked her his name and she said it's Julius. She had no idea that my heart was about to jump out of my body. Maybe she does not know that Julius is married and she was unaware that I'm his wife. Or was she? I skipped my appointment and went to Julius's job and asked him to step outside. I told him that I'd met his life partner, and he dropped to his knees and cried uncontrollably. He told me that he loves us both the same, but he never ever would have let her come between our marriage. He said he has 2 outside children and he pays her mortgage and spends a considerable amount of time with her and the children. I don't know what to do now. I don't want to leave him. So would I be crazy to stay? What should I do?
Oh, this is going to be good, surely.
I don't have a lot to say on this one.
I can't.
I don't have a lot to say on this letter.
They wrote you. It's the strawberry
I
letter.
said a lot. Listen, calm it down, bring it down. I'm disgusted by your husband's behavior. I really am. And I don't know how he could have gotten away with this for 11 years. 11 years? I know you want to stay in this, but you got to get out of this marriage. It's over. Your husband has caused you some unimaginable pain. I know he has. The worst being unprotected sex with a so-called life partner, him saying he loves you both, and having 2 kids by her. I know you're hurt. I know you're confused. I know you're feeling betrayed right now. But after you throw him out and get yourself together, you got to try to pick up the pieces and move on from this. He doesn't deserve you. He can have his life partner, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe then he'll see how he hurt you and destroyed this family. I know you said you love him and you don't want to leave, but what choice do you really have in this? You're going to be one of his 2 wives or whatever. I mean, 11 years of cheating. You will never, ever be able to trust this man again, ever. And that makes this marriage over because he broke the trust. Steve?
I'm the marriage counselor now. I don't. Well, let us review the letter in only the ways that I can. Trust and believe. I've been married 27 years to a man that's listened to me, y'all, has given me a beautiful life for me and our 4 children. He has been to every school program, graduation, medical appointment, all the extracurricular activities. He has showered this woman with gifts on special occasions and on ordinary days of the week. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. These are salt and pepper lyrics, in vogue lyrics. This is why I can't believe what I found out recently. And she says for the past 11 years, he's been dealing with a woman that lives 45 miles from our house and got 2 children by this woman. My only comment in here is, oh, Lord. Then I went to get Botox. Here we go. Now, you gonna hate me for this, but this is the problem in this whole thing. I went to get Botox. If you had just accepted the way God made you, instead of trying to improve on what he had already done, you are married to a wonderful man that has given you a beautiful life and made every school appointment. He's been to the graduation, extracurricular activities, and the shower of gifts. But oh no, you down there thinking you one of these people on social media that you took your down here to get yourself some Botox. And sitting up in the room with a woman and her 10-year-old son, and a boy named Julius, and he looked exactly like my 19-year-old son. Obviously, this is an attractive man, because he's not down there getting himself a Botox. But every woman he picked got the cat down there and get Botox. I don't know what he doing to y'all in that bedroom that's requiring y'all to get fillers. But this boy right here is bringing it. He is bringing it, so both y'all got to go get fillers. Woo! Hats off to homie. This all
right, Steve.
To hell in a handbasket. When we come back.
All right. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up today. Strawberry Letter. My husband and his life partner. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The moment of truth has arrived. Ice Cube and the Big 3 playoffs are live from Dallas this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS Plus, the Monster Celebrity Game. Physical and fiercely competitive 3-on-3 basketball. Basketball played the way it's supposed to be. Watch Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard, Glenn Rice Jr., Montez Harrell, Michael Beasley, and more fight to win the Dr. J Championship Trophy and their share of the $1 million finals purse. Big 3 on CBS this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. My husband and his life partner.
The name of this letter should be, "Oh Father God."
Yes.
This woman been married 27 years to
Double life.
Man, they got 4 children. He's been to every school appointment, extracurricular activity, medical appointment, graduations, and everything. This dude is outstanding. He has showered this woman with gifts on every special occasion and on ordinary days, too. She has no complaint. He is a wonderful man. Now, she's shocked to find out that this man has been dealing with a woman that lives 45 miles from our house. They had 2 children with this woman. And you know how she found this out?
Tell him.
She took herself down there to get some Botox. All this is because of a Botox appointment.
I can't believe you.
If you'd have just left your mouth the way it was, sitting up in here, going down here, getting your eyes, get your frown took out, all this here filler.
What are you saying?
All this filler, like you a celebrity or something. All your head do is just stay regular. You done had 4 kids, you gonna look different.
Stay regular. Regular people get Botox, Steve.
For the past 11 years, he been dealing with this woman. I went down here to get Botox, and you sitting in the waiting room with this woman and her 10-year-old son. What's the likelihood of that? Unless the Botox doctor is a friend of his, and once again he was getting a 2-for-1. See, the 2-for-1 gonna make his pay. And I'm gonna tell you what's it. So he got a friend of his he played golf with that do Botox. He sent both of his women down there to the Botox friend. Didn't know they was going to book the appointment on the same day. She's sitting up in the room with this woman and her son, 10-year-old son. The boy's name is Julius, and he look exactly like my 19-year-old son. My husband's name is Julius. Oh, Lord Jesus. This woman was wearing a ring on her right hand that was identical to the right-handed ring my husband Julius gave me for Valentine's Day. Another 2-for-1. This fool right here, if he would just pay full price for something, he'd have sent everybody down here. Oh, Lord have mercy.
A cheap cheater.
Anyway, my heart was racing so fast when I complimented her on the ring, and I showed her my ring. She said her life partner gave it to her on Valentine's Day. I asked her his name, and she said, it's Julius. She had no idea that my heart was about to jump out of my body. Maybe she does not know that Julius is married, and she was unaware that I'm his wife. Of course she don't know. You didn't know for 11 years. She the side piece.
Yeah.
She had no idea the Jew's married and was unaware that I'm his wife. Or was she? So now here we go. I skipped. I did. She come talking about. I skipped my appointment and went to Julia's job. Oh, nah, you don't want the Botox.
Are you mad at her?
You gonna just mess around now. I skipped my appointment and went to Julia's job and asked him to step outside. This the cold part of women. She said, I told him I met your life partner, and he dropped to his knees and cried uncontrollably. This 11 years of holding this secret. I know in hell where he crying. He told me he loves us both the same, but he never ever would have let her come between our marriage. What?
What kind of play game is this?
Julius.
What kind of game?
What? A full confession in 5 minutes? An 11-year secret, and you gave it all up in 5 minutes just cause she say, I met your life partner?
What should he have said?
You fell on your knees and started crying uncontrollably after 11 years of concealing 6 kids from 2 different women? And then she confronts you, and you like, I love her, I love you both the same, but I ain't seen her come between our marriage. He said he got 2 outside children. He pays her mortgage. You told her you paid a mortgage.
Yeah, taking money out of the household.
And spends a considerable amount of time with her and the children. I don't know what to do now. I don't want to leave him, so should I be crazy to stay? What should I do? First of all, you shouldn't have wrote us. That's for starters. Because I don't know how to tell you. There's so many ways to go about this right here.
Yeah.
Let me just talk to Julius for a minute.
Keep going.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb boy. Trying to save money. 2-for-1 ring. Probably got them at the same jewelry
Cheap.
store. Now you done sent down there to the same Botox doctor. You living in the town that they done ran up in your town, and you done named this boy Judy. Like you like laying gonna ever get bought back to you, and your young Julius look just like the old Julius. It's just stacking up. As soon as she find out,
She cried.
that ain't me for you to find. I love her the same as I love you. We got these 2 other children. I pay your mortgage. I take care of. Shirley says leave him.
Yeah. There's no marriage. This is over. She'll never be able to trust him again.
11 years.
All right, we got to go.
You are sister wife. You are now officially a white lady on HBO, and you are a sister wife, and you live in Utah. Deal with it. Thank you.
Hey, this is Mary J. Blige.
Yo, this is Stephen A. Smith.
Hey, this is Shaka Khan.
You have no idea what it is. This is Carlos Miller, and this may or may not be the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Okay, so Tommy, you know, this is normally where Junior would do a sports report, but Junior's out today. So do you have any sports news for us?
I do.
Okay.
So Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl was actually February the 9th. All right. That's when the Super Bowl ended. All right. Of this year. All right. So that's when the drought started. This is things that men are going through. We've been going through the drought. You know, once football is over, then we cling on to basketball. Basketball ended June 16th. Now you got to understand what we've been going through since June 16th. And the first game of this football season is September 4th. That's the Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. That don't happen to September. So what you got to understand, we've been going through a lot since June. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
June, July, August. We've been going through. So this is what I want to do. I just want to pay homage, man, to the sports that really kept me going during the drought. I didn't know all of y'all existed, but I want to show you mad love. Underwater hockey. Y'all really did it for me. You got me through. I really appreciate that.
What?
Underwater, Carl, I didn't know it existed, but it does. Underwater hockey. All right, ain't no black people playing that game, but they got it. Underwater hockey. Buca ball. Now, you might not have heard of buca ball, but buca ball is like volleyball, but you use your feet. So that's a little different. No hands. Buca ball, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, don't kick it to me.
Why, Steve?
Cause the volley ain't going in. I can promise you I ain't finna get it back over there.
The volley in just
So I think.
So you can't use your hands. Well,
did you dabble in this in school? Fencing? I watched a little fencing during the break.
Yeah, dog. Hey, dog. I was really good at fencing in college. Really, really good. Yeah.
How about
how I got the fencing equipment.
Oh, you stole it?
Well, I ain't had the money for it. So
how you out there doing good and everything you got on stolen?
You had a promising career. And
hey, dog,
you can't be promising.
A foil costs? A foil? That's hundreds of dollars.
Oh, it's expensive, huh? It's expensive.
Hell yeah, dog. And I ain't had a suit.
So you just on guard with nothing? Your jeans?
I had a t-shirt and some gym shorts, whooping them little white kids, stabbing them.
Here's one we got to do together. Log rolling.
Yeah.
Log rolling.
You talking about when you stand on it?
Yes.
Oh, no, Tommy. That's way harder than you think it is.
It looks hard, but I'm just saying we got to try that log roll. I think I'm good for 30 seconds staying on the log. I think I'm good for 30.
30 what?
30 seconds.
Oh. You're not finna stand on no log in no water for 30 seconds.
All right.
You must be out your mind. You finna be in that water so fast.
Coming up at the top of the hour, a lady does not want her sister, Steve, at her house, and she needs some advice. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is from Felicity in Evanston. She says, I'm having a minor surgery soon, and my husband wants to fly my sister in to take care of me. I will only be out of work for a week, and I do not want her here reorganizing my kitchen and making me look like and feel like I don't know how to keep a house. That will be stressful for me, and my husband doesn't understand that. Why is he so adamant about her coming? How do I politely tell my sister not to come?
He already trying to let you know he don't want to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
That right
That's
there.
it.
Probably because he don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He don't want to, because, men are really not, nurturing is not really what we do.
It's not what you do.
Now, he looking at a week of, you need a bath, you need help getting over here, you ain't walking, now you want some more soup. The game on, you all in here.
The game is on. What that got to do with you?
You need to be washed.
In sickness and in health. He took that.
If I got to get you to that bathroom, we got a problem.
What is the problem?
You guys are such babies.
What?
Yeah, and if you start before I get out that door, I don't need to be in here for this. Hey, wait, whoa, baby, whoa, wait a minute. God damn, I took too long getting you in here.
I wasn't expecting that one. You're so stupid.
You have got to wait. You have got to wait till I get out here. Did I take too long getting you in here? Baby, as soon as I set you down, you just started. I got to get out this door. God, dog.
Get up, Carla.
Baby, what's wrong? Hey, why you do that? I ain't even out to...
Oh, God, you're so ridiculous with this.
Cannot be who I married.
Oh, man.
Nothing sexy about it, Steve.
Oh, God.
Way too loud.
You're too loud.
I gotta get out this door. I ain't never asked you could I come in here. Soon as I set you down, you start. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The question is, how does she politely tell her sister not to come to the house for help?
God.
Oh, man.
Stupid.
Man, I ain't laughed like that.
Yeah, because it came out of nowhere.
I ain't laughed like that in about 2-3 years, man. God, dog. They caught me off guard.
Will you answer this woman's question, please, Felicity in Evanston?
I'm just telling you why your sister got to come. Cause he can't do it.
She doesn't want her to come.
Well, he done already foreseen one of these problems. Getting you to this bathroom.
Before I get out the door.
What did he say, Tommy? What did he say?
Ignorant.
You can't start saying I get out.
I needed that laugh.
I said, ain't no way I can help you get to that bathroom. And then he said, and you can't start before I leave.
Before I get out the door, yeah. All right.
What can't do is going to change the image I have.
And then he said, you too loud.
You too loud. What you doing?
All these sounds coming from you. Oh, man.
You were so ignorant. So ignorant.
That right there was outstanding.
I really wanted that laugh, Steve. I really
Baby, hurry up. Baby, I'm taking you fast. You can't hardly walk. You had to mind the surgery.
Oh, my God.
Baby, pull my gown up. Okay, baby, I'll pull your gown up. But baby, you gotta take my panties down. Okay, baby, I'll get your panties down. Hold on. Take them round away from my ankle. And then as soon as I take them away from your ankle, you mean that's a hit? Oh, hell no. And I'm down here.
I'm down here helping you step out your panties from around your ankle, and you got the nerve to start now?
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we will have more of this ignorant show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, a trip to the San Antonio Aquarium turned into a wild and unexpected encounter for a Texas mom and her 6-year-old son when a giant octopus latched on to her son and wrapped his tentacles around the boy's arm. The mom shared their shocking story with photos of the incident on TikTok. It took 3 aquarium employees and a few ice packs to finally get the octopus to release him. Her son was left with purple suction marks on his arm, but otherwise uninjured, thank God. Experts say octopuses are incredibly intelligent and emotional creatures.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to introduce this octopus to fear. He finna have black ink all in the water if you grab my baby. I'm just telling you that right now. But how does the mother has pictures of it?
That's what I was thinking. She just stopped to take pictures.
No. So when they wrap around arm, she taking pictures?
Maybe somebody else took pictures.
Yeah, I think somebody else did. Yeah, she shared them. She just shared them. It didn't say she took the pictures.
That's not the typical mother reaction. A mama will be in that water so fast on that octopus since he's so smart.
Yes.
How do I get this black woman off of me?
And Tommy, what was the question you asked? Ask that of your uncle.
Black or white? What race?
Black or white what?
Come on.
The little boy?
Ask Steve. Yeah, I want you to ask your uncle that.
Arm somewhere it ain't supposed to be. Too close. Curious. Let's just go over all the keywords that get this to do. And then ain't nothing gonna happen. They're all this.
And you asked that question. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. Would you rather after this?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather, guys. Would you rather mow the front and backyard, or would you rather clean all the windows?
I'm going to mow the front. I want to be outside. I'm mowing the front and the back. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't in there on the window. You know how bad them windows going to look when I get through with them?
Streak. Smeared. You're not going to clean them.
Steve?
I'm not going up on nothing cleaning no windows. I don't quit looking out.
That's your response?
Open the door. Go outside.
So you're mowing.
Doing that.
All right.
Yeah,
would you rather
ride lawnmower? I did that all once. I did that in as a matter of fact, I was on a riding lawnmower. I know exactly 2004. 21 years ago.
All right, would you rather?
And I told him I wanted to try it. I had a Toro lawnmower set on there, could go right around the little tight tree. I had a ball. Yeah.
Love it.
All right, here we go. Would you rather retire and live on a private island with great fishing, or would you rather live in a penthouse in a building that has a casino and a 5-star restaurant?
What? Woo! I'm all in the casino. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, I'm in that building. I got a lot happening in that building though.
I thought you liked to fish too. Okay, so Steve, what's yours?
Can't have that gambling right downstairs. No.
Yeah. You're not that strong.
I'd be up all night. I ain't getting no sleep.
No, I know.
So you're on the private island with fishing.
Yeah, I'd be up in the morning on the radio, sound like Junior.
High-pitched voice.
Yes. Would you rather get tongue-tied when aroused, or would you rather get cross-eyed?
I do both of them when I get aroused.
Both? Come on.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. Can't talk and can't see.
Yeah.
Steve, same.
I've actually been incredibly incoherent. I'm talking about, I thought I was actually saying words and nothing.
Okay. Would you rather work as an oil change technician or work as a taxi driver?
No, I worked in the oil pits at Ford Motor Company. I can't do it. I'm going to be the taxi driver.
All right. Okay. Last one. Would you rather be known for being funny or be known for being a sex symbol?
Both. I'm both.
Well, you ain't, so. Well, you
Pick one.
Tommy, I can't really tell you how funny you actually are, dog.
He's funny.
Because you're so far from sexy.
That's one thing you know for sure.
Ain't nobody paid him $1
to come see you.
To come. Hey, we need somebody sexy. Have y'all talked to Tommy? Who? No, we need somebody funny. Call Tommy. Cool.
Okay, that's today's round of Would You Rather, guys. Coming up next, our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The moment of truth has arrived. Ice Cube and the Big Three playoffs are live from Dallas this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS Plus, the Monster Celebrity Game. Physical and fiercely competitive 3-on-3 basketball. Basketball played the way it's supposed to be. Watch Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard, Glenn Rice Jr., Montez Harrell, Michael Beasley, and more fight to win the Dr. J Championship Trophy and their share of the $1 million finals purse. Big Three on CBS this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day. It's been a fun day. It really has this Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Boy, you got me today, boy. I ain't been bent over and like that.
He was on fire today. He was really the king of comedy.
It's a laugh
today.
I truly needed today, too. Yeah.
Yes.
You welcome.
Thank you.
I got some good sleep last night.
Oh, good.
All right, come on, close us out. You guys got questions, Tommy, Carla? You guys got a question?
Carla got one.
I think that I got one. Steve, where would you be if you hadn't followed your dream?
You know, I've often thought of that. Hundreds of times. And I think that's important for people. I don't know. I have some theories, but let me say this. Let me start by saying this. If I had not followed my dream, it would have been one of the greatest travesties I had ever committed. And the same goes for anybody else. If you don't follow your dream, if you don't do that thing that keeps you up at night, if you don't pursue that thing that you think about nonstop, I don't care what job you own, your mind gravitates back to this one thing. If I could do this, if only I was this is what I really want to be, this is what I really want to do. If you ignore that, if you let the complications of life interfere with that, if you allow your credit score to get in the way, if you allow your bills to get in your way, if you allow your family to interfere with that, it will be one of your great regrets in life. Bishop Jake said one time something that really, really resonated with me. He said, I would hate to die and never do the thing that I was born to do. There are so many people who will leave this earth with their gift packed away very neatly on their back, in a backpack. And people don't pursue their dreams for several reasons. But the number one reason that people do not pursue their dreams and go for the thing they're after is fear. Fear is the number one cause of failure in this world. The fear of failure, fear freezes you. What if it don't work? What if I don't make it? What if they say no? What if I get booed? What if they don't like me? What if somebody already down there? What if I lose everything? What happens to my career if I pursue my dream? Okay. You can reason away it if you want to. You can reason it away if you want to. It will be one of the greatest regrets of your life. I am so grateful that I don't have to live a life of regret. If you are in the regret stage of your life, get out of it. If you're in the I wish I woulda, wish I hadda, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, stop. Stop today. It's never too late to give God a chance. God is in the turn your life around business. I've seen him do it to too many people. I've seen God, he did it to me. Point blank, he did it to me. Turned my life completely around. I oftentimes, as caller asked the question, what would you be doing? And I was thinking of the last positions that I had. I worked at Ford Motor Company, worked at Lincoln Electric, worked at General Electric. I had a carpet cleaning company. I had a carpet installation company. I had a rib joint with A.J. Jamal. I had I sold door-to-door insurance with a book, an account book. It was called a debit company, where your insurance man used to come by the house and collect the premiums from your mommy. It was all in the hood. I had that job. Man, none of that even compares to what I have today. And here's the other thing. Stop trying to figure out your whole life, because that's impossible to do. If I had the ability, when I left my last job, to pursue this business that I'm in today, had God showed me the pathway that I would have to take, if he had showed me the whole journey, it's no way I would have signed up for this. I'd have stayed right on back there. My nice little comfortable life. Because man, oh man, he cannot expose to you what you're going to have to go through, because everything you go through is preparing you for what you want. And the more you want, the greater the price, the higher the toll. Now, if you don't want nothing, then just don't want nothing, and then ain't nothing going to happen to you. But I don't know what I would do if I had never pursued my dreams. I don't know what you would do. And if you're in that process right now and you're having a life of regret, stop. You only got one life. You go around one time. Stop. Go do your life, man, because you only get one shot at it. Have a great one today, y'all. Talk to God today. He'd absolutely love to hear from you. And your gift back to God. God's gift to you is your gift. Your gift back to God is the use of it. That's what you need to consider. All right? Peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.